do some new stuff for you today. You guys are really good so far, but you reminded me of one thing in particular, both of what you guys said, and that is that making fun of fat people is completely acceptable, and one of the last completely acceptable and benign forms of discrimination. Right? Like you can see somebody who's fat walking down the street and look at them and just be like, you know, and the other people that are around you will be like, yeah, you know. But you can't look at someone and be like, she is so Puerto Rican. You know, like, it just doesn't work. It doesn't translate. Even if she is really Puerto Rican, and it's kind of annoying. But another thing, Facebook. Facebook to me, all right, just my quick take on Facebook, it just reminds you how fucking unspecial you are, right? Like, everybody does the same thing. Everyone gets married. Everyone has their marriage photos. Everyone has their pictures of themselves at a bar drinking. I love the picture when you have girls when they're young, or women, I don't mean to say girls, but women when they're posing with drinks at a bar, and it's just to remind you that they have friends and they do go out, and there's no other point behind it. Like, I don't know, that's a joke or an observation, but there's really nothing special about it. I'm waiting for someone to put a picture of themselves just naked, or like eating a raw rat or something on Facebook. Like, you really are taking life to the extreme. You know? But most people don't do that, so it doesn't work. Those are two observations that I had. I was at a baby shower yesterday, speaking of events that people have, and they called it a baby bash because it wasn't just for ladies, it was for his friends and her friends, and these are co-workers of my girlfriend, so I don't know anybody's there. And one of the gifts that they have, they open all the gifts, it's called a PPTP. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but what it is it's a cap for an infant's penis. So when you're changing him, it doesn't spray all over the room, right? And people were going crazy, like, this is the greatest gift ever, and I thought, you know, we're controlling kids from the minute they come out. Crying and spraying all over the room is one of the visceral best things about being a child. We're taking that away from them. And it's also not as cute when you have one of these for an 80-year-old and you have to change them into that. You know, because that's your future, right? Babies are great, but if you think about it, they really don't deserve to be alive, right? Because at the age of 3, now think about this, by the age of 3, tigers have killed, like a male tiger has killed an older tiger, taken over a pride, and started sleeping with that older tiger's female tigers, right? My 3-year-old nephew can barely walk up steps, let alone find where I hide my gun, shoot and kill me, and fuck my girlfriend. So, it's just not the same. I mean, it's cute. I love him. I made him into a Mets fan. I made him into a Redskins fan. I'm a Redskins fan. It doesn't make sense, but I made him the same thing. But he's just not ready to go off into the wild. One of the things that tigers do have on us that I think we should learn is how you take care of aging parents. You know, they just kill and eat when the parent's not old enough to do anything. But we, like with the PPTPs or anything else, we have to dote on our aging parents, right? And my aging parents haven't saved a lot of money. So basically that means my aging parents will become old children for me. And I'm looking forward to this. So whenever someone looks at me and they say, you don't have kids yet, I say, just wait. 20 years from now, I'm going to inherit, or 5 years from now, I'm going to inherit 2 65-year-olds. And that's going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to eating at IHOP because old people eat free. I look forward to the opposite of when I was a kid and I had to lie about my age to get into a movie because I'd say I was younger, making them say, no, Dad, you're 75 today. You get that steak for half price, you know. I look forward to those days. Let's see. What else do I want to tell you guys? See, I just did it. All right, I'm going to do some race jokes now, a couple of them. If you're black and you're a black man, there's 2 stereotypes that are common that are positive stereotypes. Good credit and being well-educated. I'm kidding, those aren't the stereotypes. The stereotypes are having a huge cock and being able to dance, right? Well, when you can't do either of those, or when neither of those are true, it really makes it interesting when you find out that people are interested in you for a fetish reason only. You think people like you for who you are, and then you get back and they find out that you actually are not very large and you can't dance really well either. It makes it a disappointing time for all people involved. I'll work on that joke a little bit. I need to work on it a little bit. What else did I want to talk about today? I had a couple more things. I wanted to do a couple jokes about dolphins and penises. You might remember this from our show. Yeah. But I'm going to hold that one. Actually, I forgot a couple things that I wanted to say, so I'll stop right there. But I forgot a couple things that I wanted to say.
All right.
Sorry about that. But
yay!